Okay. Start screaming!
Oh.
Oh, also, I was trying to find where to export the most recent Dragon Quest VOD and also to download the Ape Escape VODs that Cloud did last week before they disappear forever. And I had to find where the fucking video producer is now, and it's under a different fucking menu than it was before. Because you have
Did they
to
change everything?
Yeah, you have to now click on the little icon on the top right, click on creator dashboard, and then on the thing on the left, you have to select video producer under content, and that's where it is. And that's stupid. You used to just be able to select video producer, and that would be that.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
Twitch.com/gaming stooges.
Oh, what's the password for our RSS? Say it out loud on this content that's going to go out to YouTube.
I think it's cum shit fart 420. Cloud made it.
Those are all of his favorite things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that makes sense.
It is all of Cloud's favorite things in the world.
In the universe.
In the known universe. How you doing, Al? We ready for some Ace Attorney? Dual Destinies? Yeah, the Game Awards are happening right now. Al, you're going to have to give us updates on what gets announced. Have a second tab open. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do one more thing before actually starting the game, and I couldn't remember what it was. But
Let me see.
But I remembered it on my own without you having to say something.
Passively aggressive. Say something.
Yeah. Reminding me in a, like, oh, I see how it is type way.
Well, that's fine. I would just play Donkey Kong Land 3 instead.
Fair enough. Anyway. Witcher 4, Civ 7, another co-op from It Takes Two dev. Ooh. I like that last one.
That's Jack's thing.
I don't give a fuck about those first two. A fight.
Just got hard.
I did really enjoy It Takes Two, so.
What about A Way Out?
But Landon, there's no way out.
There's no way out. Thinking back on you and me remembering.
Yeah, melody. All right, we're going to start.
I thought you'd already be in the game, ready to go.
You know, I thought I would too.
Early 1900s Yakuza.
Neat. That is pretty cool, actually. God, I'm going to have to be careful when I do voices and talk in this stream because I bit the shit out of my tongue earlier and now it's all swollen.
That's badass.
Yeah. Oh boy, Kojima again. I'm shocked that Jeff Keighley would bring out his best friend, Hideo Kojima.
His butt buddy. Cloud is hyped for Kojima, not the stream. That's how I'm interpreting that, even though he put text to clarify.
To clarify the opposite of what you said.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. We actually finished the fucking court day last time.
Just barely.
Just
I was
barely.
about to die.
How are you feeling this week?
I'm still bleeding out my ass, but nothing else is new. But don't worry, I have a doctor's appointment for that next week. Having a yokai watch for the Nintendo 3DS testify in court is unprecedented, to say the least.
Damn, are you actually bleeding out of your ass?
Yee.
That sucks. R.I.P.
R.I.P. my ass.
People, donate now to save Landon's asshole. Patreon.com/GamingStooges.
Oh, it's a money laundering scheme. Got it.
I am
Where I see none of the profits and Cloud sees all of it. Got it.
I am Tenma, the yokai you seek. How could such a straight-laced man like Mr. Tenma suddenly become a demon?
Yeah, it's strange. Even worse, Prosecutor Blackwell is playing along on his copy of Yokai Watch for Nintendo 3DS. I can't even think straight anymore. I need to go out for a run. See you in a bit.
Wait, what about the investigation?
We're not playing that game. Becky! What? Trucy, welcome back.
They spelled "whoa" wrong.
They did. Oh, you're in your stage outfit. Back from work?
When the fuck is Trucy not in her stage outfit? Show me one time. One time where she does not wear that outfit.
One time.
When she's younger, she wears a different outfit, but it's still a stage outfit, so that doesn't count.
Yup. I really nailed this new magic trick I've been working on. Also, I heard about those tricks that were conjured up in court earlier today.
And then that silly rabbit showed up.
You know, the demon out of nowhere trick and Polly's tightrope style defense trick.
Al has advice for you.
Had that problem years ago, got it solved using laxative powder for a while and cutting back on certain foods. Oh no, what foods am I not allowed to eat now?
All Tillamook products.
No! Or, to fix it, I only eat Tillamook ice cream.
You're gonna be.
Fix it.
You might not be bleeding, but you'll be pissing out of your ass at that rate.
I'm okay to piss blood out of my penis. I don't need that. Still need my ass. I have to sit.
I was seriously considering a disappearing act of my own after all that craziness. Anyway, our next trick is to find a suspect other than the mayor. I know the killer must have used the air duct in their escape.
And whoever did that was the Tenma that Mr. Filth and Jinxie saw.
Right. Maybe there's some evidence in the air duct.
Cloud says, I'm playing Dragon Quest 9, Sentinels of a Starry Sky for the Nintendo DS family of handheld gaming systems.
I used to own that game.
You should re-own that game. And then we could all meet up and play local multiplayer. Can you go back?
I thought you said that line already. The real fight
line?
starts now.
The real fight starts now.
You said that already.
Oh yeah, I did say that. I don't know. Hey, before you go, let me make the evidence you no longer need disappear for good. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Unnecessary evidence has disappeared into Trucy's magic panties.
I wonder where all that stuff goes.
The trash can. It's right here, under the magic panties. Okay, let's get over to the scene of the crime. Vananos, Apollo. Vananos.
Good job. I love our running gag that Athena is like, she tries to like say words in foreign languages, but she is really bad at imitating their accents.
And she doesn't just choose one.
She chooses
like,
many.
All over the place. Detective Fulbright, mind if we search the air duct? Well, since you really are in the same justice, I suppose I can let you. Plus, my own sense of justice has been called out into doubt, so... Wonder if he's been like that ever since the trial.
Well, his sense of justice has been beaten to a pulp. It'll probably take a while for him to recover.
I sort of feel bad for him, but we have work to do. Hi, Cheesy. Let's go get the evidence we need.
Yay!
Yay.
The air duct is the key. We know the Tenmataro impersonator used it to make an escape. Damn, Cheese.
He wants food.
Say it with your chest.
It ain't his food time yet, though, so he has to run around begging.
Oh yeah, that's my line. Sorry, I thought that said Athena. After murdering the alderman, the killer left the Fox chamber through the hallway door. Then, after locking the door from the outside, the killer entered the air duct in the hallway. Finally, the killer dropped the key into the Fox chamber through the air vent here. Then went back through the duct and fled the manor. That's how the illusion of no one entering or leaving the locked room was created.
If the killer passed through the air duct, maybe we'll find some evidence there.
Yeah, maybe some black feathers or something like that. Well, here's our vent. It's awfully high up. That's how vents tend to be, Apollo.
Don't worry, I brought a step ladder. Happy hunting!
How nice of her to volunteer me for the job. Whoa, it's pitch black in here.
Try turning on the light.
Well, here goes nothing. Cough. There's a thick layer of dust in here.
Are you okay up there?
I'm not gonna do that again. It was bad enough once.
Cough, cough, wheeze, sputter, cough, cough.
I don't get it.
Find anything? Yikes, Apollo, what happened? You're covered in dust.
Yeah, dust. Lots of dust.
So, what'd you find?
You know how dust collects on something when nobody uses it for a long time?
Yeah, like Mr. Wright's desk back at the office.
True.
Or Mr. Wright.
He do be just collecting dust playing the piano. Right. You think it'd be possible to crawl over that sort of dust without leaving a trail?
I don't know, maybe he fucking levitated? I seriously doubt it. Wait, you're not suggesting... No one's gone through that duct lately?
Kinda looks that way. And if it's true, Mayor Tenma is going to be fingered as the killer.
Oh, does he have a fingering friend? But...
I want to be fingering friends with him. If we don't
Not
turn
now,
things around
Widget.
quickly, Athena will try and make friends with a ghost.
In justice we trust.
Ack!
Ha ha ha. Sorry, Mr. Justice. But it seems your justice was not the most just, after all. It is my sense of justice that has prevailed.
Ah!
Detective Fulbright sure seems chipper all of a sudden.
Ugh. And I'm back to my old devastated self.
Ah, come on. Where's that never say die spirit? Bring it on, Mr. Lawyer Man. Bring it on.
Let me suffer in peace.
Ha ha ha. Justice prevails once more. It isn't over yet. And besides...
I'm glad you said it that way because I was going to if you didn't.
Kicking someone when they're down is what bad guys do, you big meanie. Are you calling me a bad guy? Me? Bobby Fulbright, champion of justice? Then how about some information on the investigation? We need your help here.
I love just how much of her is twitching, and I wonder how much of it is intentional.
All of it, and yes.
Like the hair, like her long ponytail is just getting like bumped against by her like forearm. But like, are her sideburns supposed to be shaking like that?
Yes. Information about the investigation?
Oh?
Bup, 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 bup. All right, but I won't have you calling me a bad guy ever again. Understood? We did it, Apollo. We beat the game.
Yeah, but how long can we keep this up?
I can't believe Prosecutor Blackwell would stoop that low. I mean, to pinning the blame on a yokai? He really wants to... wants a conviction at all costs.
Oh! She could give a yokai a run for its money when she's mad.
Yes, well... I have him writing a self-reflective essay as we speak. I doubt that'll teach him anything.
Yeah, he'll probably just write Dotard? Dotard or
Dotard.
Dotard? Just write Dotard 1,000 times. Or Dotard. I don't know.
Dotard.
Dotard.
An old person, especially one who has become physically weak or whose mental faculties have declined.
All right, then.
That whole yokai business is most likely a ploy to win a conviction. Truth is, Prosecutor Blackwell believes Jinxie Tenma planted the yokai stuff. Planted in an effort to protect her father, the real killer. Yeah, right. I like to see him prove it. Whoa, calm down. He doesn't have any direct evidence, but we did find this. It was at the base of the cliff just outside QB Manor. Down. Down.
Wait, that isn't the staff Tenma Taro was supposedly carrying, is it?
The one and only. Miss Tenma no doubt tossed it over the cliff when she was done. Belatro wins Best Indie. No way. Well, what about Prince?
Prince? As in... Prince?
Yes, as in Prince. Nope, no Prince. But if she was wearing a costume, there wouldn't be any anyway.
Yeah, Prince hated costumes. Look at how his hair, like, shapes into the statue in the background.
They did it on purpose.
They definitely did that on purpose. Well, Prince or no Prince, it's not going to work in our favor. Sounds like the staff might have belonged to the mansion. But if that's the case... then where in the mansion did Tenma Taro get it from?
Cloud says that's for kids and girls.
What, Belatro?
Winning Best Indie.
Which one is Belatro?
The card game.
Oh.
Wow. He sounds so excited.
Did Prosecutor Blackwell figure out that the victim was the amazing Ninetales?
He did, indeed. He's a sharp one, all right. He figured it out while investigating the municipal merger and the victim's past. The amazing Ninetales sparked the yokai craze and worked against the merger. Fucking nerd boys can't play this cool looking card game. Sorry, Jack. You're a fucking nerd boy, so you can't play games.
Okay.
Period. Any games.
Alright, stream's over then, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. Alright. Close up shop, folks. We're done.
New Onimusha. That's cool.
Nope. You're a fucking nerd boy. You're not allowed to.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Read your line then, nerd boy.
Okay. And Mayor Damien Tenma is the corrupt politician who murdered that great hero. The Amazing Ninetales fans are so angry, they even tried to storm the detention center. I don't blame them. I mean, their favorite masked wrestling hero, was murdered. They must have been shocked when they found out what happened.
Speaking of which, isn't Jinxie also a fan of the Amazing Ninetales? Flashback. Flashback. Flashback.
Hey, are we still doing flashback?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. That was a lot of flashback, Apollo.
God, that fake cough I did earlier gave me a real cough.
Hell yeah.
Now my throat's all dry. I did it for the bit, and the bit killed me.
Suffer for your art, Jack.
She spoke with a passion that only a fan could appreciate.
We ought to become fans ourselves and go protest in front of the prison.
Silly Athena, that would make us posers. What? No! Did you forget that Mayor Tenma is not only Jinxie's father, but our client?
Oh. Yeah. Huh. You be careful now. You're defending the most hated mayor in history. I can't even finish that sentence.
That is not even possibly true.
That's not true, Fulbright.
Not even a little bit true.
I just hope you don't find yourselves on the wrong end of a figure four leg lock.
That's a wrestling thing, I assume.
I don't know. I don't know baseball.
Maybe I should wear a mask to hide my identity. Are there any other new developments we should know?
I don't know. Now that you mention it. Our suspect is suffering partial memory loss, but he did manage to remember something.
Cloud, I knew you would tell us. He did? What did he say?
He said he didn't want to speak with us. His exact words were, "I am under no obligation to speak with you mortals." And other things of that nature.
I wonder what Mayor Tenma remembered.
Too bad you can't go ask him now, because Prosecutor Blackwell's busy questioning him. I know. Why don't you wait down at the playground with the rest of the kids? Ha ha! What now, Apollo?
How about regrouping back at the agency?
Good idea. We might get some words of wisdom out of Mr. Wright while we're there, and you can finally clean the toilet.
We're going back home.
You fucking toilet cleaner? That's Apollo's day job.
Maybe I'll go read over some past cases.
And I'll go do some research on the exorcism of dead people. Hey, what's with you guys?
Are you guys talking about exorcisms? Exorcisms?
Exorcisms? You seem bummed out.
Circumcision?
Are you guys talking about getting circumcised?
I got circumcised last year.
Good for you, Trucy.
How should I put this? It's like we're at the edge of the cliff and the only way is down.
In other words, business as usual, right?
Damn. Yeah, I suppose so. Except this time, it's like we're bound and gagged, too.
That's why we're rated M for mature.
Yeah. That's it, folks. That's the reason.
Don't forget blindfolded with our ears plugged up.
I'm kidding. That's not the reason.
That's totally the reason.
The Reason by Hoobastank?
Yes. Ooh, and monsters at every turn, huh? Sounds rough. Hey, Apollo, and... Oh, and Athena's here, too.
Can we get Trucy Wright sing The Reason by Hoobastank?
The Reason by Hoobastank.
I'm not
Mr.
a
Wright.
perfect person.
Why is it that only Landon has all of the characters except for Apollo? Today.
Apollo has the most demanding voice. Okay? You hate that song? I love that song. That song rules.
How goes the investigation, Apollo, Athena? Was it just because Phoenix is my normal voice? And Athena is slightly pitched up normal voice?
Yeah.
And Fulbright is mostly, at this point, pitched down normal voice? I think it's safe to say that the rest of my text disappeared before I got a chance to say it. I think it's safe to say that things have gotten hairier than before. I don't know before what, but they're hairier. This is my fucking first case with this agency.
It is.
Really? What happened?
Oh, hell yeah.
I was watching the two of you this morning from the galley.
Alright, yeah, that's fair, Cloud. I don't really care about the rest of Hoobastank's music, to be fair.
That was one rough day in court, to say the least.
He's like, damn, you fucking sucked in there. God. I know. I've never had to defend a yokai before.
Let alone a copy of Yokai Watch for Nintendo 3DS. That business about a locked room was another major hurdle. Yeah, and on top of that, Jinxie was accused of being an accomplice. But at least you figured out how someone could have escaped that locked room.
Yeah, well, we just found that our reasoning might be a tad flawed.
Oh, really? Well, that's bad news. How are we going to get out of this one? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Force? A smile? Yeah, my mentor taught me that, back when I was still learning the trade.
It's a shame that Mia never makes an appearance in this trilogy.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
She also taught me to return to the basics whenever I got stuck.
I mean, I know she's literally dead, and the only people that can channel her are Maya and Pearl. So...
Yeah, Pearl shows up in the special case. So
She's also in case 5.
yeah, so she's in this game.
Yeah.
She could show up, but also like Phoenix is not the like
Main character anymore.
main person.
Yeah.
He's just sharing the spotlight for now with Apollo.
Mm-hmm. Although, honestly, we play more cases as Phoenix in this game than we do as Apollo.
Well, there's this case, and
There's this case and case 4. Phoenix has
Yeah.
1, 5, and the DLC case.
yeah.
Return to the basics.
That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. Unless they did it, then don't believe it. That's the lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon.
The basics. Always believe in your client, huh?
You know, we complain about this case, but I hate case 3.
I like case 3 more than this one, honestly. At
I
least the
hate
characters
case
are more
3.
fun.
I hate case 3.
I know why you hate case 3. So,
hate
Mr.
the Professor.
I know. We'll get to him. So, Mr. Wright, how long have you known Athena?
I met her an hour ago? I met her during a trip to Europe.
Huh? You were in Europe? Why haven't I heard about this before?
Technically, it's non-canon. It was Professor Wright, Professor Wright. Professor Layton
Professor
versus
Layton.
Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there a few times to study the various legal systems over there.
It's kind of fucked up. They burn people.
It was awesome.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I thought you worked as a penis after you quit practicing law. I mean a penis. I mean a pianist.
I did,
Oh,
but
sorry.
an old friend of mine needed help.
I accidentally clicked A.
An old friend of mine needed help with some legal work from time to time. So...
Old people burning, put your hands
Put your
up.
hands up. Put your hands up.
Wasn't it badass how much we annoyed Kari and Bethany with that song on our vacation?
Kari still brings it up to this day.
Bethany
Perfect.
forgot about it, so... Well, I mean, she didn't forget
What is
about it,
wrong
but, like,
with
she
her?
doesn't bring it up anymore.
Well, you should start singing it to her.
True.
Just have it in the background
Oh,
tonight.
I guess you were never very far from the courtroom, then.
He was... Wrong character. It was like fate brought us together. It's thanks to Mr. Wright that I became a lawyer at all. Ha ha ha. I knew she was lawyer material from the moment I met her. And I have high hopes for her ability to analyze people's emotions. Fuck. Aw, it's nothing special.
Maybe I've underestimated that analytical psychology fuck of hers.
It's just, I thought if my special ability could help defend innocent people, then I had to do everything in my power to bring it to the courtroom. That's when I really started hitting the books hard. I said that wrong. That's when I really started book reading. I'm still amazed she actually became a lawyer. She can't fucking speak at all. Form sentences, complete thoughts. It's amazing.
Yeah, she's terrible.
Yeah.
And yet, she's an amazing lawyer.
And yet, well...
We'll see.
Yeah,
She gets her own case.
And at the tender age of 18, no less.
Wow, that's almost superhuman.
She's
Got her.
just as qualified as we are.
I
Damn right.
I remember the when this game first came out, the Awkward Zombie comic about how like Ace Attorney like keeps like lowering the bar for like young attorneys, and it basically just ends with like Athena like saying to Apollo like, check it out, Apollo, it's my attorney's badge, and I got it. I'm only 18 years old. And Apollo's like, shh, Athena, I'm trying to analyze the prosecution, and it's just a baby.
I mean, Athena's not even like the youngest person we've
No.
seen because
Fucking
wasn't...
Von Karma was like 13 or some shit.
Yeah, when she technically started. And I mean, Miles was also pretty young.
Yeah, I
for
mean,
his
like,
first case.
to be fair, though, I mean, like, they were both raised by Manfred, and, you know, Manfred basically just, like, gave them
Cheated.
a massive head start, and, yeah, cheated, to, you know, get them started way sooner than any normal human would, especially Franziska. Or personal. Like she's trying to help somebody she knows.
Like herself.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. This whole case is foreshadowing. But I won't tell you which bits. All right, I'm totally pumped up after talking to you, Mr. Wright. Let's fucking go. It's like you said, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. And don't forget to return to the basics whenever you get stuck.
Keep believing in my client. Right.
Yes.
Mr. Wright?
Yes.
I'm going to go visit our client again.
I think that's a good idea after you finish my second speech bubble.
All right. Time to see what's new down at the detention center.
Or not. See ya. Oh, I guess we technically did the other one. That was the you and Athena, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention. Mayor Tenma, we wanted to talk to you about something. Kasha! Eek! Ka! Ka! So, my minions have returned. See, once again, another voice I have to do. Where is Blackwill? Where is Jinxie? Apollo, he still thinks he's a copy of Yokai Watch for Nintendo 3DS.
I wonder if we'll ever be able to talk to Mayor Tenma again.
Silence, peddler of the legal trade! Free me from these imprisoning walls with great haste! Wow, he's sounding more and more like a real demon with every sentence. I'm starting to wonder if we should even be helping him win his freedom.
Still, we can't let Mayor Tenma stay possessed, you know what I mean?
If you can
No.
clear me of these charges, I shall help in whatever manner I may.
Actually, would this be... No, he's still, like, unleashed. Because he doesn't have, like,
Yeah.
the thing on his forehead.
Now, ask me what you will.
I suppose it's worth a shot. He's like squeezing an invisible stress ball.
Skeletor!
Skeletor! Nyeh! Were those feathers and tracks at the scene of the crime really your doing?
Indeed, the remnants of Tenmataro, king of the underworld they be. The day when I once again dominate the mortal realm is at hand. Ka 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 ka.
He said world, but honestly realm is a cooler cooler word.
That's why we went with it.
Yeah.
It's very demon-y.
Yeah. For sure.
The prosecution claims the feathers and yeah, I got that right. The prosecution claims the feathers and tracks were planted by Jinxie. What's this?
Oh, that's normal voice. He has his pupils back.
I must breach these walls and go defend my little Jinxie at once. Huh? Mayor Tenma, is that you? Well, now, Damien appears to still reside within this body. But I should have expected as much from a descendant of mine. Be silent now, Damien.
I guess a little thing like demonic possession won't stop a father's love for his daughter. You didn't kill Alderman QB, did you?
I have killed no one. The remnants of my presence have been misconstrued.
Misconstrued.
Oh, casserole?
Did somebody say something about strudels? It's me, the judge.
It's me, the judge. The murderer is not I.
The murderer.
The murderer. For if I had slain that mortal, raging hellfire. Oh, okay.
That one was automatic. It wasn't my fault.
I know. Can you hit history? Raging hellfire would have consumed him, leaving naught but ash. Who's that Pokemon? It's Tenmataro.
Caw, 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 caw. So, you're saying there must have been somebody else there? Come to think of it, the mayor had mentioned that he'd been clubbed with this statue. I'd better ask about this, too. Detective Fulbright mentioned that you might have something new to tell me.
Indeed, I have. I regurgitated this key but a short while ago. Behold, the key to the Forbidden Chamber.
Whoa! Is regurgitation one of your demonic powers, too?
Bah! I do not waste my powers on such parlor tricks. Take the key from the killer, did Damien, whereupon he swallowed it. He sought to bar the killer entry to the Forbidden Chamber.
So, he wanted to keep it shut tight?
But no fingerprints shall you find upon that key.
How do you know that? Wait. Is that another one of your demonic powers, then?
Foolish mortal! You would have me, Tenmataro, act as some... Cheese Whiz, cut it out. Where am I?
Asinine alchemist.
Foolish mortal. You would have me... Cheese Whiz, stop. Where am I? Cheese Whiz is trying to jump on the desk multiple times because it is... Foolish mortal. Cheese Whiz. I'm just gonna hold him. Foolish mortal, you would have me, Tenmataro, act as some asinine alchemist? See, it was worth it, folks. But I asked the jailer, and my will was done, quite eagerly, I must add. Ka! 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 After we're done with this, we need to take a break just
to feed Cheese Whiz.
So I can feed the cats, yes.
Always an honor to serve, your malevolence.
Finally, you... Cheese Whiz, get down! Get down! Thank you.
He's an asshole.
He is, but it's literally a minute past our dinner time.
Guess I'm not the only one he scares the living daylights out of.
Can we ask how you use this key? We couldn't find a keyhole anywhere, in or around the door. Curse that infernal door!
I think once we're done talking with him, you can go feed them.
Oh, there's a lot more to talk about.
Oh, is there? Okay, just go ahead and go now. Fuck it.
Okay. Well, I was the end of this dialogue specifically.
Okay.
We can get through this. Arc Systems is bringing back Double Dragon. Nice.
Ooh.
But if had I known its manner of opening long, long ago, would I have made my return? He has a point there.
Maybe Jinxie knows something about how the whole thing works.
God, I hope so. You need someone else to voice Apollo.
What?
See? Okay.
All right, go.
We have to present shit to him, so that's why I said we're not done yet.
Okay. So. All right, I'll entertain the people.
Break time! Yay! Or you can sit here and talk to them. I don't care what you do.
I'll just sit here and talk to them. Here, I'll do commentary over the Game Awards. What channel are the Game Awards on? Oh shit, never mind. The football game is on. I just pulled up fucking Twitch homepage to try and find the Game Awards, and instead here I am watching Thursday Night Football. Man, it's the third quarter? Jesus. It's fucking 6-3. Alright, whatever. Let's find the Game Awards. Alright, here we go. And I'm watching an ad for 40 seconds. And not even football gave me an ad. Somehow. I'm watching an ad for cinnamon. I think. I don't know. Yeah, no, it is cinnamon. I mean, I guess it's not cinnamon specifically. It's just an ad for McCormick. All right, what's happening? Oh, what is this? Last of Us Part 2 remake for PS5. Yep. I'm watching this muted, so I just kind of have to imagine what they're saying. I guess I could mute my desktop audio and listen to what they're saying. But, it's better this way. Alright, good night, Cloud. Bye. Best adaptation. Oh, okay. It's probably going to be Arcane. Did anyone actually watch Knuckles? I know some people did, and they said it was kind of boring. I honestly didn't know there was a Like a Dragon adaptation. It's probably going to go to Arcane, though. Let's be real. What did they say? I didn't see what... I couldn't hear what they said. Show it on the screen. The Yakuza one was bad. Fallout? Oh. Pfft. I didn't watch Fallout, but I heard a lot of people didn't like it. Anything to give an award to Todd Howard. How are we like 3 hours and 38 minutes into this award show and they're only just now on Best Adaptation? Like, they have to have like 10 more major awards left, right? Feeling Todd Howard is a manlet. How tall is Todd Howard? He's 5'6". He does look pretty short. Leonard's taking a while to feed his cats.
Are you making fun of me?
I'm making fun of the Game Awards.
Okay, good.
I'm watching the Game Awards on mute.
Why?
Because I was waiting for you and I was bored.
Oh, okay.
A techno thriller co-op heist FPS from the creators of Payday, and I don't care. Alright. You ready to resume?
Resume.
All right.
So present the fox and demon statue. Wait, might I ask, is that? What is that? Okay, there we go.
This statue was found at the scene. Someone hit Mayor Tenma over the head with it. Excuse me. It had been wrapped in a large cloth before the alderman's murder.
Let me see whether Damien knows about such a thing. Yes. Something wrapped in just such a cloth, does he recall? A secret gift from Alderman Kubi, it would seem. He, however, had not a chance to see it till now, for the cloth did conceal it.
Maybe the cloth fell off or was removed after the mayor was struck.
Of that, Damien does not know.
A secret gift? Interesting. Maybe Jinxie knows something about it. I should question him about the blackmail letter, too.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what he says when I show it to him.
Why, this is that accused blackmail letter that was sent to Damien.
Accursed. Apparently, somebody slipped it into the alderman's pocket. We believe someone, probably the killer, stole it from Mayor Tenma's briefcase. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
You have questions, do you? Very well. Ask away, mortal. I have now finished my raisin bran bread that I toasted and put Tillamook butter on.
Who placed this in the alderman's pocket?
Very few they were there who knew the letter was in Damien's briefcase.
I'm getting tripped up by these sentences too, honestly. Very few were they who knew.
Yeah. He speaks weird when he's in this form.
Yeah. So, whoever knew about the blackmail letter being in the mayor's briefcase is a potential suspect in its theft and placement in the alderman's pocket. He snapped back to normal for a second.
Could it have been his doing?
Mr. Mayor, Mr. Taro, did you just remember something?
Indeed I did. I left the stove on. Oh, there was but one other who knew of that letter. Damien's aide, Florent LaBelle. Full knowledge of that briefcase contents did that aide possess.
Then he may be the blackmailer and the murderer we're looking for.
That is preposterous. He's a most trusted advisor. He would never betray Damien. Wait, that's me. It seems like Mayor Tenma is a bit too trusting of those around him.
Still, this is huge. Now we know who might have slipped that blackmail letter in the alderman's pocket. Look out, Florent LaBelle. Here comes justice.
Let's go find Mr. LaBelle and rake him over the coals.
Thanks for the help. You've just given us a major lead.
Ooh. There's something that still bothers me. If Mr. LaBelle is the killer, what could have motivated him to open the Forbidden Chamber?
We should probably search it for clues.
Only one problem. How do we open a locked door that doesn't have a keyhole?
Let's go talk to Jinxie. Maybe she can help.
Ka!
Ka! The garden?
Start with Yokai Lane.
Okay.
And now Jack gets to talk at himself.
Hey, isn't that... you dare impersonate me?
Jinxie! She's acting really strange. I mean, stranger than normal. She's already strange.
That loathsome, no-good, nine-tailed fox. He shall know the terror that is mine in despair. Grr, grr. You shall pay. Oh, you shall pay dearly, all of you. Jinxie, are you all right? Eek! Ah! Oh, is that you, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Morning, Jinxie.
It's the afternoon.
Morning. Isn't it already past noon? And what am I doing here? Last I remember, I lay down to take a nap back at the manor. No. It must have been the Makura Gaishi. Makura Gaishi? Ever wake after a restless night's sleep to find your pillow in an unusual place? Or that you've been sleeping on the floor or in the hallway? Well, it's that yokai's fault. The Makura Gaishi preys on people while they're asleep. It sounds like you just need to be tucked in really tight, or maybe a snug sleeping bag.
Jinxie, how come you don't have any charms on your forehead?
Yeah, there's a big gap for where a charm would go.
There's a large forehead where a charm should be.
I don't? Oh, they must have fallen off. Without them, evil things can creep into me. Maybe it's because you live in fucking Yokai Village.
No, that can't be it, Apollo. That's stupid.
I'd say we had a more than adequate demonstration of that just now. I'd better reapply them. Couldn't make an animation of her doing that.
No. She'd have to, take them off and put them back on multiple times for it to be worth that.
Jinxie, there's something we wanted to ask you. Ah, there was something I wanted to tell you, too. I remembered something else. No budget for it. I mean, this was a digital-only 3DS title when it came out, so it probably didn't have that much of a budget, honestly.
It had a physical release in Japan.
Yeah, but not locally.
Yeah, but...
Yeah. Either way,
Listen,
Capcom is cheap.
Capcom has no money. They have never produced a game that's been worth snot ever
In their
can't
entire lives.
You can't name 200. So.
No, you can't name 200.
Yeah.
If you can't name 200, then you can't name any.
Yeah, exactly.
I remembered something else. You did? What was it? What'd you remember?
What did you remember?
Jinxie, can you tell us what you remembered?
No.
Well, after the trial, I remembered lots of stuff. But there was one thing I thought was really weird.
Foot yellow.
The fuck? Foot yellow.
She's calling us out for our comments on Capcom not
Oh.
making a good game. Because
I just love how... No, I understand that, and I see that is a yellow card, but, like, I love how the abbreviation for that is foot yellow.
Foot yellow.
And not yellow card.
Yeah, but football.
I know that's why it's foot yellow, but, like, there are better ways to shorten that. I'm almost afraid to ask, but here goes. Really? What? It's about the yokai feathers and tracks. They weren't in there when I first opened the door. Wait.
Oh no.
What? Are you sure? Uh-huh. My memory's crystal clear now. So you're saying they were left at the crime scene after you found it?
This could spell major trouble, Apollo.
Why?
Because Jinxie is already accused of leaving the feathers and tracks at the scene. If they weren't there when she discovered the crime scene, it would totally fuel the claim that she fabricated the evidence later on.
I'm freezing. Yeah. You okay?
No.
Yeah, it's freezing outside. It's okay. Love you. Yeah, it's like 10 degrees outside today.
The weather outside is frightful. And the fire is so delightful.
Lennon, I thought you didn't acknowledge Christmas music. Or Christmas in general.
What?
Yeah?
Huh?
Yeah? It was like 40 here. It's like freezing fucking cold out today. Let me check the weather right now.
Everyone pull out your weather app.
It's still 16. Wow, it has been 16 degrees all day.
Gross.
Yeah.
Pixel said it for me.
She did it so you didn't have to.
Jinxie's fuzzy memory of the incident is really working against her.
I mean, her too, but also us.
The prosecution will probably say she doesn't remember planning the evidence. Good luck rebutting that.
Oh man, this is not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. I sure hope she didn't plant the evidence while she was sleepwalking or something.
All right, folks. I need your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Dark green or beige?
For what?
It's a hat.
Dark green every time.
All right.
What kind of hat?
Green. Has spoilers, Jack.
Ooh.
But I'll share with only you, no one else.
Okay. A marker like a Sharpie? Okay. Have fun. Love you. Nice. Is that a gift
Yee.
for someone?
Yee.
Okay, now I see why you asked the question, because if it were for you, then you would have picked dark green.
Yes. That's not the issue. It's
Okay.
not for me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe that changes my answer then.
I'll share with you the beige as well.
I can kind of see it in the picture you sent.
Well, I'll share it with you anyway.
Okay.
So you get a slightly bigger view.
I do love how, I'm not going to spoil what it is, but I do love how kind of ominous the design is. And just the tagline on it. I do like how the beige looks, actually.
We're thinking beige.
Maybe. I'm assuming it's for
Well,
Kari.
Yes.
Okay.
My only issue is the beige would get dirtier. Like you can
Yeah,
see
yeah,
easier.
that's the big downside.
Yeah. So that's
So
why
maybe
I'm still
maybe dark green. There's definitely an advantage to that.
dark green. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We can keep playing now.
Okay. Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to know how to open the Forbidden Chamber, would you? That door doesn't even have a keyhole.
Well, it's supposed to have a secret mechanism. They say you have to figure it out before the keyhole will appear.
A secret mechanism? Really?
Uh-huh. It's hidden in the Fox Chamber. But only Alderman Cubey knew what it was and how it worked.
The Alderman of Ninetails Vale sure loved his secrets.
Apollo. I didn't have any more of the line. I just wanted to say Apollo. Apollo, let's go see if we can find that secret mechanism.
I was about to ask, like, you good? You good? Whoa, slow down. There's something else I need to talk about, or ask about. Jinxie, is there only one key to the Forbidden Chamber? Sonic Racing Cross Worlds?
Worlds?
What the fuck? Hold on, I kind of need to see this.
What the piss?
God damn it! I have to watch another fucking 45-second ad.
Fuck that shit.
I
Turn it
hate
off.
I hate the Game Awards. Is there a YouTube stream for the Game Awards?
Arlo is streaming it with his commentary. It was only a 10-second trailer. Damn.
Ah,
Gone
damn.
Already.
I'm gonna pull it up. Uploaded by the Sonic channel. Oh god, Jesus. That was so loud. I don't need audio.
Describe it to me.
Shadow gets into the car and drives off, and then there's a title.
That's it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
It's
let's go.
it's not much, but the fact that we're getting a new Sonic racing game is a good thing. Because
You know,
the last 3 that they've made have been pretty gas.
Team Sonic Racing, for its faults.
For what it is, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's not a bad game.
I kind of want to play it again sometime.
I'm fine with. I'm down I'm down to clown on it.
Yeah.
Just let me know when.
Uh-huh. Even the Manor's master key won't open it.
Did I read the last line? I think I did, yeah. I'll do it again anyway, just in case. Jinxie, is there only one key to the Forbidden Chamber? Okay, there we go.
You did say that line.
Okay, I thought so. Sometimes you gotta say it out loud just to know for sure.
I did that.
That's because it's a very special room that must never be opened.
Guess that means nobody entered the Forbidden Chamber after the murder. After all, we know Mayor Tenma took the key from the killer and swallowed it, so...
So, the mayor's efforts to keep the killer out of the Forbidden Chamber were not in vain.
Do we have anything to present?
Present the Fox and Demon statue.
Balatro just won 2 more awards. What for?
Jesus.
Alderman QB made that statue. It's a token of goodwill.
If Balatro is nominated for Game of the Year, then I'm guessing it will win at this rate.
I thought it was. I might be mistaken, though.
I think it was meant to be for Ninetails Vale in Tenma Town.
A token of goodwill? But the 2 yokai are fighting.
Fighting? Oh, I see what you mean. The cup portion is missing.
Best mobile and best independent game? Didn't it already win best indie game?
Don't you know, Jack? Indie and independent are 2 separate things.
If a mobile game won Game of the Year, that would be really funny. It probably won. It probably won't.
Won best debut indie.
Debut indie game. Okay.
It has been forgiven.
Originally depicted the 2 yokai holding up a cup in their celebration. But it sure doesn't look that way now, does it?
Maybe it broke when it was used to hit Mayor Tenma on the head.
That would explain it. I guess the only 2 people who knew what it really looked like were the alderman and I. Now it's just me, but its symbol of goodwill will be forever etched into my mind.
So, is there anything else we should know about Jinxie?
No, that's about it.
My bracelet! It's reacting! Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to be lying, would you?
In justice we trust.
Yikes!
Eek, a ghost!
Detective Fulbright, what are you doing here?
I'm stopping you from using that gameplay mechanic. Also, I have business with this young lady, if you must know. Also, I'm trying to order this gift. Can you calm down? Prosecutor Blackwell has asked me to question her.
Question me? Sorry, not interested.
Are you here to ask about that whole yokai affair?
That's right. Specifically, we want to ask. Ah, but I can't tell you that, now can I? Oh, come on, please. We're partners in justice, right? No. Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me my questions were of the utmost justice. I will not fall for your lies. In justice we trust.
The Twisted Samurai sure has him on a short leash.
So you're not a ghost? Maybe some sort of urban troll then?
Now, come along, Miss Tenma. To the station with you. He took her away. Right before you could use your gameplay mechanic, Apollo.
Missed my chance to use my gameplay mechanic and see what she was lying about.
Well, at least we found out there's a secret mechanism for opening the chamber. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, I mean, there's no one to stop us.
Actually, I'm here to stop us.
I just hope they let us in now.
It's so windy.
Oh, God.
Did I voice him or did you voice him?
You voiced him.
Oh, what an absolutely fabulous scent. Also, his hair color's different.
I was
forgot
gonna
he does
say.
that. I'm so glad I had these carnations imported from England. Nothing but the finest will do.
Yeah, it was like blonde.
Yeah, okay. Perhaps I shall place one aside for our dearly departed alderman. Hey, it's Mr. LaBelle. Apollo, let's ask him about you-know-what.
Oh yeah, before we search the Fox Chamber, we should ask about the blackmail letter.
Why, if it isn't the mayor's little lawyer, what do you want with me?
Oh, there's something we wanted to ask. Oh, hold on, his shoulders are ringing. Where's that ringing coming from?
That.
I completely forgot that this was a thing. Like, I do not remember this.
Oh, you'll have to excuse me. Hello, LaBelle here.
What the? Those things on his shoulders are cell phones?
Yes, about that. You must forgive me. This whole matter with Mayor Tenma has been a complete nightmare. Where do you buy clothes like that?
I mean, is the assumption that the jacket comes with 2 cell phones attached to the shoulders, or did he have them glued on?
He had it specially attached with glue-like substance. It's not glue. Surprised? This is my own special design.
Oh, that
it
explains
is
it.
the ultimate in functional beauty.
Is it really creepy?
I don't know. Look at the man.
Yeah.
So you see these yellow gold things?
Okay.
Those are phones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird. Hi, Al. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Kari.
Hi, Pixel.
Cloud was here earlier,
Hi, Cloud.
but we don't care about him.
I mean, he also went to bed, so...
Yeah, so that's why we don't care about him.
Functional beauty? Are you sure about that? Looks a bit unwieldy to me. Ack!
Oh, you simply don't have an eye for beauty.
If having an eye for beauty means looking like this guy, I'd rather be blind.
Damn, rude. So, what do you want with me?
Did you see Tenmataro? Both Jinxie and Mr. Filth said they saw Mr. Tenmataro. I don't know why I said Mr. Tenmataro. But what about you, Mr. LaBelle? If you were in the foyer, why didn't you see... Ah!
Very well, I admit it. That's right, I, Florent LaBelle, saw the demon Tenmataro.
So he did see something. Then why did you lie about not seeing him?
I was simply trying to protect our dear little Jinxie.
Protect Jinxie? What do you mean?
Well, don't tell me you haven't heard of that strange little habit of hers.
Which one are we talking about?
The one where she wanders around making mischief without knowing what she's doing. Rumor has it, she's possessed by Tenmataro.
That one's new to me.
Oh. Well, there you have it. Anytime you hear about a Tenmataro sighting, little Jinxie should be your prime suspect. Tell us more about that rumor.
Can we give him a purple hat and a pointed mustache?
Can we give him a Millennium Eye?
Make him say, "Wah!"
Whee!
So, what was that rumor about Jinxie?
They say she's possessed. Not all the time, of course. I'm opening my curry. Hold on. It's Thursday Cur Day. In case you're wondering, Jack.
Oh, okay.
It hits suddenly. Then she starts wandering around doing strange things.
Is that so? Although,
Yes,
come to
it's
think
like
of
doing
it,
taxes and whatnot.
No, flashback. Flashback.
that certainly would how she was acting. Certainly would explain how she was acting earlier.
Once, she even put on a Tenma Taro costume and wandered around the woods at night.
She did? No, but are we just gonna wait around here until she does? Oh shit, a cutscene.
Oh shit, a cutscene. It's a pretty good Tenma Taro costume.
Yeah.
Comes with the power of flight and everything.
Why is the moon
Badass.
purple?
I don't know.
Ugh, I wish I'd never asked.
Okami 2?
Are you
Jeffy,
fucking serious?
Pause the stream.
Hold on. No shit. Oh my god.
Bye, Pixel.
Did she leave?
I don't know, but she said bye.
Oh.
She's gonna go pre-order Okami 2. Okami sequel.
Okami
That's
sequel.
not Okami 2.
Oh man. Directed by Kamiya. Yo.
Jack, are you finally gonna play Okami 1?
I said I would.
Does
Damn,
she remember anything while she's possessed? Unfortunately, no. She doesn't seem to remember a thing during these episodes.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw the all caps messages, oh wow, and Okami too. I didn't even look that closely at them. I thought Pixel typed them. I didn't realize it
Oh.
was Al.
Oh, okay.
But that's crazy.
Memory loss during possession. Come to think of it, her memory of the murder scene was quite fuzzy. I suppose that, too, was caused by her possession.
Ah, then maybe.
Oh, so you do understand. Pixel's upset. That whole yokai business was entirely of her own making.
Now wait a minute. Although, that yokai evidence wasn't there until after she discovered the crime scene. Did she leave those black feathers and strange tracks there herself? Yeah, there wasn't much.
Apollo, let's ask Mayor Tenma about Jinxie's episodes the next time we talk to him.
Alright. We moving? Or do we present
No, we
something?
have to present the blackmail letter. What is that?
It's the blackmail letter, but it wasn't sent to Alderman QB. It was sent to Mayor Tenma.
And your point being?
Someone took the letter from the mayor's briefcase and then placed it in the alderman's pocket after he was murdered.
Oh, you don't say.
You wouldn't happen to be the one who made the switch, would you? After all, you're the only one who knew the blackmail letter was in his briefcase. So naturally you... Ack!
Oh, perhaps that sort of cologne will make those scales fall from your eyes.
Or my eyes fall from their sockets.
Even better, darling. It is possible that you would like to frame me as a potential suspect. What would make you raise such an outrageous allegation in the first place?
Oh, well?
My only crime is being born as beautiful as you see here. In other words, you have nothing. Now, let me show you what to do with this garbage.
Ah, you can't destroy evidence like that.
What do you mean I can't? I just did. Feel a little lighter now?
This is like when Dee pulled out her contract that said she owned the merchandising rights to the bar, and then Mac just eats it. You've just won a one-way trip to the top of my most annoying people ever list, buddy.
Are we done with your silly questions now? I'm a very busy man, no? You know?
Sigh. I guess that's it for now.
Oh, besides, I have to eat more of this pumpkin curry. Hello, LaBelle speaking. Really? You wish to carry my new product at your store? Oh, but I'm afraid it's my own private brand. It's not available to the public. What? Then I shouldn't advertise it on TV? But I don't understand. It's the embodiment of beauty. It is my duty to announce my good looks to the world.
Stop the bus. I'm getting off.
Ha ha ha! Everyone wants my exclusive Latest LaBelle brand products. It's the crown jewel of my collection, born of my long, relentless pursuit of beauty. But now that it's become so popular, it's been an absolute nightmare.
You don't say.
Well, they can't have it. It's just for me. It's not meant for you peasants.
That really is like a very like asshole rich person thing to do. Just like a cartoonishly asshole to just like make your own product and then advertise it on TV for the sole purpose of bragging about it. but not selling it. Definitely not. Peasants?
This is my latest product. I'm calling it Colon Me Labelle. I know it says color, but I like colon more.
I do too.
He's a weirdo. A dazzling hair color that you wash out with just water.
Guess that means you can't sweat.
I have 7 colors in all. You can find out more in my commercials and magazine ads.
Yet it's not available to the public? Great sales strategy there, genius.
Come to think of it, Mr. LaBelle. I forgot you were here, Athena. Your hair color's changed since the last time we met. The little lady has quite the discerning eye. Here's a little sample. Consider it a gift for one who truly appreciates beauty. Oh. Apollo, what should I do?
Better take it before you get a face full of cologne.
Good point. Wow. Thanks, Lister McPuke.
Okay, let's head over to the Fox Chamber. We've still got to find the secret mechanism for opening the Forbidden Chamber. I said out loud to Florent LaBelle.
It's okay. He's dumb.
Yeah. Are we moving?
Yes.
To the chamber?
To the chamber.
Up from the 36 chambers! Okay, let's find that secret mechanism for opening the Forbidden Chamber.
Oh, this is so exciting. I can't wait to see how it works. But do you really think the killer entered the Forbidden Chamber?
We'll just have to open it. We'll just have to open it to find out.
We should also see if there was anywhere the killer could have hid in this room. Okay, let's get started. Aperte, Apollo. Aperte.
I don't even know what that means.
If you examine the air duct, there's a conversation for ladders and step ladders.
Fuck yeah.
There's really no escaping here through the air duct.
And here we went through all the trouble of bringing a ladder to check it out.
That's not a ladder, Apollo. It's a step ladder.
This is the real reason why Phoenix brought Athena along.
Yeah, she's correct.
What's the difference? They both have the word ladder in them.
What's the difference? Oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors to decide who's right.
I love how Athena knows that she's right. She just doesn't know why she's right. You're way too competitive, and it's not even related to the original issue either. That was barely an argument.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Yeah. It was funny.
Maybe the killer hid under this table?
That would be a terrible hiding place. The alderman's body would have been right above.
Maybe you're right. Guess the underside is a bit... Wait, there's something under the table.
Let's check it out. What do we got? What is it? Oh, shit. Hey, look! There's something down here.
Apollo, do you think it's weird we never looked under the table the first time we entered this room?
It's very weird, actually.
You know, it's like something that people would just do, is just like look under a table and like look at all the evidence under there. Anyway, it looks like a piece of something. Only the question is, a piece of what?
Oh, I know. No, never mind. I lost it. It might be a piece of the statue. Remember what Jinxie said? In this flashback? Oh, it's not a flashback, actually. The statue originally depicted two yokai holding up a cup. It was a symbol of goodwill.
So, this piece broke off and rolled under the table? Did I put my copy of Belatro downstairs? Go downstairs and get it. Hey, Apollo.
What are we supposed to look at?
Start by examining the door.
Yeah, why not? Still no keyhole, huh?
Weird how that works. Yeah, and the door won't budge. Just like those spiky bangs of yours.
I don't think I would call them bangs, honestly. Don't bangs hang over your forehead?
Do your ears hang low?
Well, all it takes is some water, but I don't think that would work on the door.
Oh, I know. I'll break it down with a body slam.
Ha ha ha. I seriously doubt you could do that.
Tisk. How do you know if I haven't even tried? Astrobot one. Boo.
Somehow
That's
I'm not
Belatro.
somehow I'm not surprised by that. It is the one PS5 game. It makes sense that they would give Game of the Year to the first ever PS5 game.
It's true. They finally got a decent PS5 game.
No, wait, don't!
Ah!
As much as you hate losing, Athena, I think the door would win this match.
Examine one of the statues. Look, a cat with two tails.
No such thing.
Oh, and this lady has a really long neck. Ha ha ha. How funny is that?
There's no way a creature like that could ever exist. She'd have a tough time swallowing. Apollo has
What, Apollo?
Apollo has no imagination. I was literally just about to bring that up.
Swallowing what, Apollo? Apollo, I bet you were one of those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus.
What's that got to do with anything? I mean, is he denying it?
He is. You have to face forward and then talk to one of those fox statues. But then also this thing down there.
Oh yeah, that thing. Oh no, I looked at that thing.
I meant the shiny thing next to the chair that you were...
Oh, you mean the statue?
Yeah. This statue originally depicted the two yokai holding up a cup in a gesture of goodwill.
Maybe Alderman Cuby was planning on smoothing things over with Mayor Tenma.
But he was murdered instead. By someone who intervened.
The mayor was only pursuing the municipal merger because he'd been blackmailed. Who knows? If this murder hadn't occurred, then maybe they could have come up with a solution.
Okay, but yeah, the statue's in front of the Forbidden Chamber door.
Oh, yeah. There's a carving of the nine-tailed fox over the door and the statues of him on either side. The way those two statues are glaring, it's like they're guarding the door from us. Come to think of it, there are two foxes on the folding screen as well. It can't be a coincidence, can it?
Hey! That moves.
Don't get carried away now. I mean, who knows? It might trigger a trap.
Heh heh, I can handle it. If a spear comes shooting my way, I'll snatch it out of the air. After all, I have reflexes of a regular Karate Kid.
But not the Karate Kid. Just a regular
No.
Karate Kid.
Just a regular copy of Karate Kid 2 on DVD.
I guess if you can catch something that fast out of midair, you can accomplish anything. Still, there might be something to the fact that these fox statues rotate. Maybe there's something around here that shows the position they should be in. You mean like
Yeah,
this? You mean like this?
Yeah, like that.
Two stone statues, a door to the past. That's the line.
That's the line.
Could this have something to do with the keyhole? Wait a minute. Two stone statues, a door to the past.
Maybe there's a door to the past that'll appear if we do something to this folding screen? But I don't see anything unusual about it.
Well, it does have two foxes on it, and there are two fox statues in front of the door.
Then maybe there's a clue somewhere in this room. Let's turn the whole place upside down.
She's as excited as a kid in a karate store.
Karate store.
Yeah. That's where you do karate, right? The karate store.
Stores. Well, I can't think of anywhere else to look. You find anything, Apollo? We'll never find the keyhole to the Forbidden Chamber at this rate.
There's something about that folding screen. You know how those fox statues in front of the Forbidden Chamber move?
No.
That
Seems
screen
to
might be
me-
a clue as to how we're supposed to position them or something.
Hey, I bet you're right. Let's go over that screen with a fine-tooth
Do we need to?
comb the desert.
How about we just move the fucking statues? Alright, whatever.
No, you have to
We'll look at the damn screen again.
Change perspective of the room to the right and examine the photo screen again.
My god. On closer inspection, I think there's more to the screen than meets the eye. God, this fucking case is killing me.
Let's check every last inch of it, Apollo.
And yeah, the doors are on opposite ends of this folding screen, which means that they need to be facing each other. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
You can
cool.
also zoom in and out with
Yeah.
Now let's check every last inch.
Hey, doesn't it look like the picture here has been cut off on both ends?
Now that you mention it,
It looks like there are supposed to be doors on both ends, but they're cut in half. I feel like I'm wasting my voice on this when I already know the solution.
maybe those doors symbolize the Forbidden Chamber's door.
No. Yeah, it definitely feels like something significant, but the question is, what?
I don't know. It's impossible to know.
It's impossible to know.
Let's turn this folding screen around. Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
There's a backside to this folding screen.
What's this? Looks like a keyhole or something.
You think it could be a keyhole to the Forbidden Chamber?
No, it's just a picture.
Still, you know what they say? A picture's worth 1,000 words.
Do we really? And this game is going to make sure that we hear those 1,000 words.
There is 1,000 words to be heard.
It's a picture of a key. That shape looks awfully familiar. Oh, I know.
Oh, what is it, Apollo?
It's shaped like the Forbidden Chamber's key.
Weird.
Wait, what about that keyhole drawn on the center of the screen?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you think the two are related?
No. A key and a keyhole? Oh, I just got an idea.
I hate this case. This case sucks. Oh my
If we
god.
fold the screen up just right, the key and the keyhole should overlap.
Yeah? Hey, I think you're right. Let's give it a try. Oh wait, that was your line, sorry. Oh well, I don't care.
Let's give it a try. Boop.
No way, wow. Look, a door! No fucking way!
Yeah. And it's open, too.
The two foxes are now facing each other.
The
So,
two stone statues.
a door to the past.
Apollo, let's go check out the two stone statues. A door to the past.
Okay, Help me move the two statues so they face each other, just like on the screen, in case you forgot from 2 seconds ago.
What?
Really, no one else knew this solution.
No one.
No one else,
No one
thought
else.
to try this.
No.
I just have a hard time believing that.
Now we can use that key.
Okay, here's nothing.
Apollo, what's wrong?
It worked. I can't believe it worked.
Eat your burger, Apollo.
I wish I had a burger.
Time to see why the chamber's so forbidden.
What secrets could it hold, I wonder? I bet it's the ancient hidden Taco Bell. We just see
Oh, hey.
We just see Gumshoe inside. Oh, hey, pal.
Oh, hey, pal.
Creak thud. These doors need some serious oil.
Ah, that was like nails on a chalkboard.
Oh, right. Forgot about those super good ears of yours.
Oh, hey.
Look, more feathers. Oh, I wonder what that could be.
I don't know.
Ah!
Eek.
What the heck is that? Is that a
Tenmataro, you
Tenmataro
idiot.
statue?
Oh, yeah.
But there's something odd about it.
All I know is I don't like it, but I can't explain why.
You okay, Athena? You look kind of pale.
I just need a piss.
Do you actually have to piss?
No.
Okay. I will say, this room does look pretty cool. And on the 3DS version, the 3D effect on the statue, it does look really cool.
Neat.
You're not scared, are you?
What? Of this thing? Don't make me laugh.
Really? Hey, look!
What? What is it?
Over there on the left, there's a bunch of staves on that rack. They kind of look like the staff we saw earlier.
You mean the one Jinxie said she saw Tenmataro carrying?
That picture that we've seen 1,000 times? Yeah, I bet our Tenmataro impersonator really did come in here at some point.
What makes you say that? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's search the place.
Okay. Hey, look at this on the floor. I wonder what that is. I wonder where this could have come from. I wonder who left this here. What's this? Whatever it is, the packaging is really gaudy. And the fact that there's no dust on it means it hasn't been here very long. Hey, Apollo, can you read?
No. Oh, it's hand cream. Let's see, what brand is it? Jesus Labelle. Jesus Labelle?
LaBelle? What the? But then, wouldn't that mean Mr. LaBelle was here?
I don't know. I guess so, but why?
Well, whoever was dressed up like Tenmataro, in case you forgot, here's the picture of him again, must have taken a staff from here in the Forbidden Chamber. Same person probably dropped the hand cream at that time.
In other words, the Tenmataro impersonator we're looking for is none other than...
Florent LaBelle? There's no fucking way! This might be a big break for us in court tomorrow.
I doubt that. Now all we have to do is get the truth out of Mayor Tenma.
Feathers. Black feathers? They look exactly like the ones in the Fox Chamber.
That means the killer must have been in here at some point. The question is, why?
Maybe the Tenmataro costume was hidden in here. I mean, if someone carried it through the manor, it would have stuck out like a sore thumb.
But when did the killer get in here? The mayor snatched the Forbidden Chamber key when the killer hit him on the head. That means the killer could have gotten in here before the murder. Could have only gotten in before the murder.
Wow, this is one tough riddle, all right. I mean, it's not really. It's really, really simple, but we're going to pretend like it's hard. Looks like an old scroll, and there's something drawn on it. Unless I'm mistaken, it looks like an old guy. Some sort of monk, maybe?
A monk? What are you talking about? That looks like a Burger King employee.
He's carrying the ancient chicken nugget.
Yeah.
You know, people that take walks in the mountains as a form of spiritual training.
Wouldn't that just be a hiker?
The guy in this picture doesn't look like he's doing this for fun, Athena.
Oh, look. There's some yellow thing strapped to his back.
Whoa! It's turning into Tenmataro! What's this scroll getting at? And why does it move right to left?
What's this scroll getting at? Is this how Tenmataro was born?
Well, whatever it is, it's definitely creepy. Whoa, that's one big statue. Must be something like 15 feet tall. And look, this Tenmataro has a staff. But the Tenmataro in the scroll didn't have one.
I wonder why.
I feel like this could be significant, but why? Let's take a closer look. First, to go around this table here.
Apollo, are you sure that's a good idea?
Hey, it looks like there's some sort of compartment in the base of the statue.
Don't open it. Who knows what might be in there?
It's just a big empty compartment full of heroin needles.
Oh,
And from all the dust and cobwebs and heroin needles, I'd say it hasn't been opened in a really long time.
since like yesterday, you'd think, based off the heroin needles?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's enough, Apollo. Let's shut it and...
Wait, there is something in here.
Oh, you gotta move the heroin needles out of the way, Apollo.
Looks like some sort of figure. But it's so dusty, I can't tell what it's supposed to be.
Do you think it might be a statue of a heroin addict?
Wonder what it's doing here. A vent.
A vent. A vent.
Oh look, there's an air vent in here too.
I guess even forbidden chambers need proper ventilation. Oh, someone
Uh-oh.
dropped something.
But I don't think anyone could reach this one either.
Yeah, and there's nothing to stand on around here. I wonder where this vent leads.
Well, the Fox Chambers vent didn't branch this way, so...
Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with this case after all.
A stone lantern.
Looks like those Japanese garden lamps. Where's the switch?
We're playing on a Nintendo Switch right now, Athena.
Oh, well,
Lamp-
where is it?
It's here.
Huh, likely story.
Lamps like these are lit by fire, not electricity, so there is no switch.
Oh, here it is.
What?
It was hidden out of sight.
I see Tenmataro's cell has been outfitted with all the amenities a yokai could want.
Still no Ace Attorney 7 news because fucking Capcom can't even make a good game.
It's true. They can't.
Yeah. It's impossible.
Name 200.
Pixel's,
You can't.
Pixel's probably not here to fucking defend Okami sequel.
Hey, there's a bunch of staves here, and it looks like one's missing.
Didn't we talk about this already?
Yeah.
Didn't you show this to me already, Apollo?
The Tenma... Yeah, we don't need to see this. What do you think there's somebody here? Maybe there's spares.
Tenmataro may know what perhaps about it something.
Well,
It shows it's the world's fault. He's trying to deal with them. Well, that's my take on it.
Oh, we had to examine it too. Oh, but I wanted to
Guess
examine the
that-
fucking headstone. Oh well.
Guess that about wraps it up. What now?
We should probably talk to some of the witnesses again.
Like who?
I don't want to talk to Mr. Filth.
You mean like Mr. Filth and Jinxie?
Can we not, please?
Sorry. He has like 4 different dialogue.
You've
trees
got to
that
be
we have to go
shitting
through.
me.
I'm not shitting you. I'm pissing you, but I'm not shitting you. I'm pissing all over you like a bad, bad girl.
Yeah, I really want to ask Mr. Filth about the village superstitions in Tenmataro. I really don't want to, but the game made
No.
me say that. Alright, so where are we going?
We're going to the foyer.
More like foy boo.
Foyer.
Oh my fucking god.
Bring bring out that Jersey boy in you.
All right, let me get a drink of water first.
Come. Well, to be fair, at this rate, we should be able to finish the investigation day today.
I mean, that was never in question. I had a feeling we would.
Yeah.
It was just a matter
This-
of how long.
There's this. We go back to the detention center. We come back here, and then we go to the yokai lane.
Okay. It's the Kois! The Kois! The Kois of Tenmataro! Yoink!
Eek!
You outsiders are ignoring them superstitions at our peril! Mind your own business, will ya?
Will you give that back?
Yoink! Ah! Youch! What's all this about a curse? Tenmataro's gonna coice us all! Let's you stop sticking your nose where it don't belong! Stop the investigation! Listen to what them superstitions say!
Right. How about obeying the law before you go obeying the superstitions?
Her collarbone
back,
looks
Widget.
so bare without Widget in front of it.
I know.
Huh?
Hey, what are you doing with Widget around your neck? He's mine. You know better than to go around stealing people's stuff like that.
I feel like they could very easily just arrest him right now for this. Like,
We're not police.
I mean, they're not, but like, I feel like they can alert a police officer.
In justice we trust. There are no police around here.
The same goes for my bracelet. Sorry. I promise I won't do it again.
Wink. Oh, he didn't wink.
I was surprised he didn't wink.
Yeah, what the fuck? He almost kidnapped my sweet little Widget.
He did.
Well, he almost kidnapped.
The big jerk.
Thank you, Widget.
I'm sorry. Wink. Wink.
Wink.
I guess you can't teach an old raccoon dog new tricks.
What? Why can't you just call him Tanuki?
As long as we have him here, I guess we should ask him about what happened. I guess.
I can't believe you did that. That's it's one thing to steal a pair of shoes, but to steal Widget?
I would argue that stealing someone's shoes is worse, actually.
But it's Bobby Fulbright's shoes. It's fine. Fuck the police.
Grr.
Apollo.
Yipes! Moisey! I can't seem to control myself. It's that thieving blood running in my veins. Thieving blood? What's that supposed to mean? Glad you asked. I had all of my blood stolen. Yeah,
What?
none of the blood in my body was originally mine. It all came from other people. Can you believe it?
What?
I have like 7 different types too.
How's that possible?
The infamous
How is he
bandit
alive?
Azuki Kozo was my grandpappy. They take a gander at this.
Take a look at this.
What exactly am I looking at? Looks like another one of those yokai watch for the Nintendo 3DS family of video gaming systems to me. It's none other than the Akuzi Kozo. Robbed from the rich to give to the poor, he did. But you're not giving to the poor, you're just a thief. You just steal shit for fun.
Well, he gave to the judge.
He did do that. I think
Yeah.
he just did that to get on the judge's good side, though.
Well,
Also, the
yeah.
judge is... The judge is probably richer than anyone in the courtroom for this case specifically.
No, I'm not, Apollo. I spend all my money on food.
Yeah, but he has the money to spend on food.
Yes, but I'm actually in debt.
Oh, no.
10 mil in debt.
And he'd leave one of these figures at the scene of the crime. What's more, I'm his grandson because he was my grandpappy.
You don't say.
Wow, you don't say. Thieves' honor. It's the honest truth. Ah,
No?
the sloshing sound of Azuki beans scrapping together in the dead of night. It's the magical sound of dirty money getting washed clean for giving out to the poor. I'm Azuki Kozo, washer of money, giver outer of wealth reborn.
Forget the money. You should be washing yourself of this nasty habit.
Nasty habits.
Also, you're
Are
just
here
skin.
to
You're
stay.
filthy.
Wait a second. This figure looks familiar. Yes,
It does.
it looks just like that old dusty figure we found in the Forbidden Chamber.
It does?
Hey! What are you doing with that there figure? Oh, this? We found it in the Forbidden Chamber. Looks like it had been there practically forever. Could mean my grandpappy broke into the Forbidden Chamber way back. Hey, that reminds me. He once told me there's treasure in that there chamber. Treasure? Oh my god. What do you know about the treasure in the Forbidden Chamber?
Told you there was 4.
I know. Only that it's the greatest get-rich-quick chance in the universe. Grandpappy told me all about it. Said there's an amazing treasure in there. There's something amazing in there. Didn't see anything like that, though. Your grandfather didn't, by chance, already steal it, did he? Seeing how there was one of his figures in there, that just might be. That's Grandpappy for you. Bet he was washed that treasure up real good before handing it out to the poor. Oh, of course, because he was so righteous. In court, you mentioned seeing Tenmatoro near the scene of the crime. Sorry I didn't come clean right away, but them superstitions got the better of me. The people of Ninetails Vale sure seem like a superstitious bunch. I'm not surprised you wouldn't want to talk about seeing Tenmatoro. Darn right! Them superstitions scare me right out of my wits, I tell ya! That's why I'm gonna do exactly what they say from now on. So you plan on staying here in Ninetails Vale? Yep, I'm gonna keep living right here and keep with the old ways, just like Grandpappy did. Them superstitions are like a rule book to me. Wait, so you're saying you actually believe in those old wives' tales? Ain't you been listening to a word I said? You're going to do exactly what them superstitions say? Well, I say that's baloney. Is it the scroll?
Present this village superstitions.
Oh, yeah. Do not gaze upon the Tenmataro. Do not tell others if you have seen him. Ignoring the superstitions will cost you your soul. Take that. It's clearly written right here. Ignoring the superstitions will cost you your soul. There is, however, one way to save it. Your immediate departure from the village. Ah! So according to this, you shouldn't even be here, let alone talking with us. You say you plan on staying right here in Ninetails Vale. But if you really believed in the superstitions, you would have been gone long by now, or long gone by now. Whoa! I know you've been lying to me. Time to come clean, Mr. Filth. Yipes! God, it's like talking to Old Bag. You just have to keep fucking talking to her because she keeps lying.
Yeah, but Old Bag shows up more than this guy.
True.
This guy dies after this case is over.
You were lying about believing in the superstitions, weren't you? Sorry, but I didn't have no choice. So what was the real reason why you couldn't talk about seeing Tenmataro? It's all that pretty boy's fault, Mr. LaBelle, if you know what I mean. He told me not to say a word about seeing Tenmataro. Said if I did, he'd do me what them superstitions said would happen. So, it was Mr. LaBelle who muzzled you? Why would Mr. LaBelle want to scare you into silence? Mr. LaBelle was trying to protect that little maid gal. It was on account of that rumor, the one about her being possessed.
I doubt that, Apollo.
That rumor again.
Oh, right, I'm here. I guess we really do have to talk to Mayor Tenma about the possession room.
Yoink! Ouch! Hey, watch it! Village superstition stolen by Phineas Filth. I'll be taking this back now. Kinda like family to me. You could have just asked instead of stealing it.
Was that all we wanted to ask, Mr. Filch?
Yes. Yeah, I think that was it. Let's go see if Mr. Tenmataro one more time.
Are you sure about that, Apollo? You don't want to ask him about...
Just thinking
Oh.
about dealing with that yokai watch for the Nintendo 3DS again makes me want to say pass.
Oh,
Do we
fair.
actually have to present anything to him before we go?
Oh, no, we're done with him.
Oh,
You can
thank
move to the detention
fucking
center now,
God.
Apollo. We have to go talk to Ka! Lord Tenma, your attorneys are here to see you, your malevolence. Why are you speaking like that? Oh, Mayor Tenma, you've returned. Yes. Well, Jinxie came by earlier to apply a new charm to my head. It seems to be suppressing the demon within me.
That's a relief. Maybe we'll actually get somewhere this time.
I doubt that. So, what can I do for you today?
We'd like to ask about the rumor that Jinxie is We'd like to ask you about the rumor that Jinxie is possessed. Okay, I had it right the first time. I don't know why I second guessed myself.
Ah.
She allegedly left the yokai evidence at the scene while under a demon's power. At least, that's what the prosecution is going to claim at tomorrow's trial.
Heh, heh, heh.
Sorry, I'm grabbing some chapstick. My lips are dry as hell.
It's all that Joyzy.
Huh?
Caw, 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 caw. No match is this warding charm. Me?
Ah! The charm!
Temataro's back. Those foolish mortals. They shall regret blaming that child for my doing.
Oh, I blew it. That question brought the yokai back. And he probably won't drop the act until Jinxie's name is cleared either. We'd like to ask you something about your aide Florent LaBelle mentioned. Did you know Jinxie is rumored to be possessed?
I know not of what you speak.
You're not trying to protect Jinxie, are you?
I, Tenmataro, Demon Lord of the Yokai, watch for Nintendo 3DS. Protect a mere mortal? Caw, 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 caw. No affections do I possess for your race of human. Caw,
Sorry about that.
caw.
Please! We already proved there was a third party disguised as a yokai at the scene. But if you deny that tomorrow, we'll never be able to clear Mayor Tenma's name.
But I have already told you, I know not of what you speak.
I don't care what not you know you speak.
I don't think we'll get anything more out of him.
Oh, that's me. It's... Jesus. It's all over unless we can somehow prove that Jinxie didn't plant that yokai evidence.
Hey, Apollo. I think I've got this one.
Hey, Apollo!
Hey, Apollo! I think I can prove that she didn't do it.
Really?
Sure. I should be able to use psychology, to explain the whole possession thing.
Knock yourself out then. Wow, Athena's really something. I can really count on her when it counts.
She can count to 2. 1, 2.
It's true.
The real story. Mayor Tenma, Jinxie isn't possessed. I believe her. Oh, God. I believe her so-called possession episodes are, somnambulism.
You got it about as well as I could, honestly. Somnambulism. Somnambulism? Are you trying to say ambulance? You mean sleepwalking?
Sure, I believe she's exhibiting a rare form of the disorder, where you think you're a bird. It's usually brought on by repressed stress. Mr. Mayor, didn't her symptoms start soon after she began her job in Ninetails Vale? When the child visited last, she did speak of dreading yokai and how they rob her of sleep each night. I knew it. That lack of sleep is causing her to enter an unconscious state. And that means she can't be trying to protect you. At least not on a conscious level.
So then, the Tenmataro that was spotted at the manor wasn't Jinxie.
Sleepwalking, eh?
Sleepwalker.
That would indeed explain the matter.
Look! Tenmataro's spirit! It's left the mayor's body.
Can you tell us the truth now, Mayor Tenma? Very well. It's the least I could do for a superb exorcist such as yourself. Feathers and tracks, feathers and tracks.
Feathers and tracks,
Mayor
feathers and
Tenma.
tracks.
You didn't leave those feathers and tracks, feathers and tracks,
Feathers and tracks, feathers
at
and
the
tracks, feathers
scene,
and tracks.
Did you? I did not. Neither I nor Jinxie have anything to do with that.
Neither I nor Jinxie have anything to do with the feathers and tracks, feathers and tracks, feathers and tracks.
Feathers and tracks, feathers and tracks.
Why do we start doing this?
I don't know, it's fun.
It is fun.
That was the killer's doing, no doubt. I knew it. You suspect Florence is behind all this. But why? Did he really want Ninetails' veil that badly?
Can you think of any reason why?
I asked you first, bitch. Looking back, he did seem fixated on Tenmataro for a spell. Ah, could it be? Perhaps he was attempting to release Tenmataro.
That's crazy! Are you saying that yokai is real?
Yes, Yokai Watch for the Nintendo 3DS is a real video game. But whatever the case, Tenmataro brings nothing but pain and misfortune. It's as the superstitions warn. You must not gaze upon him, nor free him from his prison.
But how can people actually believe that?
Apollo, are we fucked? We looked at that statue.
Yeah, I think we are fucked.
Damn. Well, they'll just have to replace us with two other characters, I guess. What do you think the names of those characters will be, Apollo?
Probably something like Aha or I've got it.
What? Well, at least we know who's behind this whole Tenmataro thing now.
You know what I mean, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I think we need to have another nice long chat with Mr. LaBelle.
Oh, fuck.
Your dinner is ready, Your Malevolence.
Ah! An offering to the Demon King Piccolo. You may place it right here.
The kitchen crew poured their heart and soul into making it.
Did they now? Souls happen to be a favorite of mine. Just hold the hearts next time. Caw, 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 caw.
Yes, your malevolence. I'll remember that.
The guard will remember that.
We finished that series.
Yeah, but it's a funny joke.
Yeah, I know. How long is he planning to keep up this yokai charade? Well, we've already talked to Mr. Filth and Mayor Tenma, so why don't we go see Florent LePuke next? Now that we know the truth, he won't be able to claim that the Tenma Taro was Jinxie or the mayor anymore.
But the real question is, how are we going to get him to admit it was? How are we going to get him to admit it was him? Okay, now let's practice that again, Filthy, from the top.
Mr. LaBelle was in the foyer at the time of the crime. And when we, heard a scream, oh heck, what's the next part again? Ah!
You have a memory. You have the memory capacity of a flea. This is the 13th time, you know. Now, 100 more times, and we're done.
What on earth are they practicing?
Lines for a play.
Aw, I ain't cut out for this. Whoopsie daisy.
Oh.
Oh, beg your pardon, Mr. LaBelle, sir. It's just all this practice. Yipes!
Unbelievable. What if you had sullied my outfit with those grubby paws of yours?
Wink. Did Filch steal LaBelle's wallet just now?
Did Filch LaBelle's wallet just now? So, what do you think they're up to this time, Apollo? Oh, it's you two. Eavesdropping, are we? You peasants are so tacky. Well, what do you want with me?
Your confession to being the Tenmataro imposter would be nice right about now.
Why don't you say that out loud, Apollo boy?
Mr. Filch filled me in on a conversation you two had. And about how you told him not to say a word about seeing Tenmataro.
Filchy,
You fool.
you fool!
Yipes!
I told you nothing good would come of you running your mouth.
So, why do you want to keep Mr. Filch quiet like that, Mr. LaBelle?
Why, to protect darling little Jinxie, of course.
But Jinxie was never really possessed. She was sleepwalking. Being asleep at the time, she couldn't have been consciously trying to protect the mayor. That also means she couldn't have possibly been the Tenmataro.
Interesting, but where are you going with this?
Since you asked so politely, I believe you have a different reason for trying to keep Mr. Filch quiet. That reason would be to deflect doubt away from the one who really was Tenmataro.
Now this is getting interesting. Are you insinuating that I'm Tenmataro? So sorry to disappoint, but I'm nothing of the sort.
That's right! Mr. LaBelle even told me Tenmataro was a jinx, so why would I...
I said Tenmataro was jinxy, you fool. Honestly, you have the memory capacity of a flea. Practice it 100 more times.
Yipes! So, have you been called to testify tomorrow?
Yes, and I'm so looking forward to my courtroom debut. So you'll just have to wait till then?
I want to call him the F slur, but I think Twitch would ban us.
Filthy?
Filthy, yeah, that one.
Yeah. Just trying to come up with a good F word.
Oh, I'll be waiting, with a special piece of evidence I've been saving just for you.
Why don't you just squirt it in his eye right now? Filthy! Wake up, you lazy bone.
Huh? What? Was I sleeping?
Spoilers?
Nah. Must have been that sweet cologne of yours, Mr. LaBelle. Made me right sleepy, it did.
Well, it's time for your lesson on do and say tomorrow. Why would you say that out loud?
Oh, I'm begging you. Not another lesson. I ain't cut out for this thinking and remembering stuff. Ah! Right up the schnozola. The schnozola.
Keep quiet and do exactly as I say.
No, please. Anything but another lesson.
And off they went. There they go. I was here the whole time, Apollo. Missed our chance to get the truth out of him.
Yeah, but we'll get the proof we need in court tomorrow, one way or another.
Are you gonna forge evidence?
All that's left now is that lie Jinxie told. We'd better go clear that up before tomorrow.
Hey, that sounds like the last thing we need to do today.
Yeah.
You think they're done questioning Jinxie, or do we have to do a whole side tangent in order to wait some more time?
Maybe. Let's see if she's over on Yokai Lane shopping for more charms.
Oh, okay.
I thought she made all of her charms.
Yes. But Apollo's dumb and doesn't pay attention to other people. I'm sorry, what?
I didn't actually see anything. It's just the same shit again.
Yeah. She must be sleepwalking again.
Maybe if I speak softly, I won't startle her and get a charm plastered on my forehead.
I doubt that, Apollo.
Psst. Jinxie? Huh? Oh, hello, Mr. Demon Lawyer. Ah,
my charms must have fallen off again. Here, let me fade out and then fade back in with my charms on.
Oh, okay.
Whew!
I'm here too.
Guess I can avoid a charm slap by toning down my cords of steel.
Are they done questioning you, Jinxie?
Uh-huh. And on the way back, I stopped here to buy a new charm that was just released.
Oh, I guess she does buy her charms. Yeah? Which one? Apollo said, pretending to care.
Oh, the one with the Nine-Tails Fox and Tenmataro. It shows them dancing together.
Really?
Oh, it's you.
I thought it was you at first, too. Really? Two bitter rivals dancing together?
Apollo said, pretending to care.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's a charm for rebuilding burnt bridges.
Oh, right. For the municipal merger issue.
No. It's for the demon lawyer and the insomniac prosecutor. It'll stop you two from fighting like you did in court this morning.
We weren't fighting. It was just a spirited debate. It's what we lawyers act.
No fighting!
Jack likes this case all of a sudden.
Sigh. Charm slapped again.
Apollo, if you're done playing around, let's find out what she was lying about.
And I did do the arm motion. In
Good.
case you were wondering. Jinxie, it seems like you're starting to remember things. You already said the feathers and tracks weren't there. Feathers and tracks weren't there when you discovered the crime.
Feathers and tracks, feathers and tracks.
Have you remembered anything else about that seems important? Eek!
Like what?
Like feathers and tracks.
Tell us what you saw that day. Maybe you'll remember something else with this time.
Eek! When I opened the door, Papa and Alderman Cubey were collapsed in the Fox chamber. That's when Papa told me to call an ambulance and the police. That's all he said before he passed out in the chair.
I knew it! She's holding something back. Wacha. Kerchow. Oh, well, I gotta let it. Let it go again.
That was the thing to proceed.
Yeah, I realized that once it stopped.
You just thought she was a shaky person.
Yeah.
Always.
Gotcha! You were very nervous when you said, "That's all he said," weren't you? I know because I saw your fingers move as if you were going to slap someone with a charm.
Ooh.
Oh, God. Did you pull up the football game on Twitch?
No.
Oh, okay. Is the football game... I know it's probably over by now. Yeah, it's done. I pulled... Earlier when you left to go feed the cats, I pulled up Twitch to, find the game awards. And the first thing on the homepage was Thursday Night Football.
Damn.
What was that, says Al.
I think it was an ad for on Twitter.
Damn. Huh? Listen to me, Jinxie. This is very important. Did Mayor Tenma say anything else to you?
It was nothing. He was just talking in his sleep.
talking in his sleep. So you admit that he did say something else. Eek!
How could you tell? Only a demon could have such powers.
Oh, let's do it again.
Like I said, he was just talking in his sleep. I mean, why else would Papa say something like that?
Could you be a little more specific? Wow, new art.
Before he fainted, he said,
Hold on, Jinxie doing an impression of her father.
"Forgive me, Jinxie. I killed Alderman QB."
He said, what?
Oh, that's not good for our case. The mayor actually confessed to the crime?
But he didn't mean it. He couldn't possibly have known what he was saying. He was probably possessed, or maybe he was in the middle of a nightmare.
A nightmare? No, this is a nightmare. Nightmare, 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 nightmare. This is one statement I wish I'd never heard. Feathers and tracks, feathers and tracks, feathers and tracks. Yeah, Jinxie really is just not any help at all this entire case. Every piece of information she reveals just makes things worse. What in the world are we going to do now? Flashback.
Oh, yeah, flashback or whatever. Piss boy.
Right. Just believe in my client, even if all I can see ahead is darkness and despair.
Jinxie, did Prosecutor Blackwell know about your father's confession?
I didn't mention it when he was questioning me. I mean, there's no way Papa's the killer.
Why would the mayor confess like that?
Could he really have been dreaming? Or simply delirious?
Who knows? But I sure feel like I'm having a living nightmare right now. Apollo, what are we going to do about tomorrow's trial?
Fuck around and find out. That's what we're gonna do.
The crime scene was locked tight until Jinxie arrived, and our clients even confessed. Not only that, Jinxie has been accused of planting the yokai evidence. Both the mayor and Jinxie are going to prison if we don't do something.
I know. Well, let's see here. Our lack of a third party in the locked room is a major problem. Jinxie has testified that when she first opened the door, Alderman QB and Mayor Tenma were the only people she saw in the Fox Chamber.
But the real killer must have been hiding in there as well.
Considering the room...
That
that is me. Considering the room was locked tight, that's the only logical explanation.
Our mystery person must have fled the Fox Chamber when it was opened. Like that picture, like this picture right here. And
God.
that's when Jinxie saw what she thought was Tenmataro.
You want a drinking game that lasts like 36 hours? Take a shot every time you see this image in this case. You will die of alcohol poisoning.
But Papa and the alderman were the only people there. I didn't see anyone else.
What's going on here? LaBelle's extremely pale, but he's far from transparent. So just how did he hide himself at the scene of the crime?
Whatever it takes in court tomorrow, Paulo, even forged evidence. We have to take down that dirty, rotten Tenmataro Florent LaBelle.
Right. We'll get him with a legal exorcism. Justice style. Okay. We did it.
Ba, 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 ba.
I'd say that was a full stream right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did it.
we did it. All right. Yeah, I mean, hey, we got through the whole investigation in one go, so it could be worse. The fucking the first day of investigation takes fucking forever. Chances we finish the case next time. I feel like I remember the second day of trial not taking as long, but I don't remember.
It's 4 cross-examinations and 1 moot.
It's not terrible.
Let me
I
double
feel-
check how much.
I feel like we could do that in one stream.
I mean, it's the same number of cross-examinations and mood matrices as day 1 of trial. So,
So, maybe it'll take 2 tries, but either way, I think we're gonna finish it next week. Because I think we're both free
Wednesday, Thursday.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, we're doing podcast because I have the thing Wednesday during our normal podcast time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So next week is going to be a little weird, but it'll be
Podcast-
Wednesday, Thursday
Yeah, podcast will be Tuesday, right?
at yes, it'll be podcast Tuesday at normal podcast time,
And then
Wednesday, Thursday
for Ace Attorney.
at its normal time slot, not this slightly earlier time slot. We'll go back to an hour later.
I mean, we could keep starting at 9 if you wanted to.
I would say for Wednesday, I don't know.
Okay, well that's fine then.
Yeah, Thursday maybe like that I can actually swing, but I have my doctor's appointment after work, but
Okay,
I
yeah,
doubt
I
it's gonna
gotcha.
take all the way from like 3:30 to 7
Okay,
or 6. So,
sweet.
but Wednesday will have to be the later start time.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we should get through this.
We'll definitely finish the case next week, if nothing else. Maybe not next stream, but definitely next week. All right. Well, thanks for joining Al. Thanks for joining Pixel and Cloud also. They're not here anymore, but thanks to them anyway. Yeah. We'll be back next week with more. Okami sequel. Hell yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.